We often associate immediate danger with a car speeding towards us, the screeching tires, the blinding headlights, the imminent impact. It's a visceral, heart-pounding fear that we can see and react to in an instant. Or a house engulfed in flames, the roaring fire, the billowing smoke, the desperate need to escape. These are clear and present dangers that trigger our survival instincts. But what about the danger lurking unseen, silently wreaking havoc within our own bodies? The kind of danger that doesn't announce itself with a bang or a blaze but rather creeps in slowly, almost imperceptibly. That's the terrifying truth about fat. It's not just about the visible grease on your plate or the oil dripping from your food. It's about what happens after you consume it. This isn't about a little indulgence here and there. It's about the cumulative effect of consistently choosing high-fat foods, the kind of choices that become habits, and those habits that become a lifestyle. This is about the excessive, relentless consumption of fat that has become the norm, pushing us closer to the brink of a health crisis. It's about the fast food culture, the convenience of unhealthy snacks, and the marketing that makes these choices seem harmless. Each gram of fat, though small and seemingly insignificant, packs a powerful punch. It's not just about the quantity, but the quality of the fat we consume. Saturated fats, trans fats, these are the culprits that clog our arteries and burden our hearts. It delivers more than double the calories of protein or carbohydrates. This means that even small amounts can lead to significant calorie intake, contributing to weight gain and obesity. Over time, these excess calories accumulate, leading to weight gain and a cascade of health problems. Obesity is just the tip of the iceberg. It opens the door to a host of other issues like diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. We're talking about life-altering, even life-ending diseases. The kind of conditions that not only reduce the quality of life but also shorten it. The silent killers that don't make headlines but claim lives every day. This isn't meant to scare you, it's a wake-up call. A call to action to reconsider what we put into our bodies and how it affects our long-term health. You deserve to know the truth about what excessive fat does to your body. Knowledge is power, and understanding the impact of your dietary choices is the first step towards making better ones. It's time to understand the risks and take control of your health before it's too late. Small changes can make a big difference. Opt for healthier fats, incorporate more fruits and vegetables, and stay active. The first step is knowledge, the second is action. Educate yourself, seek out reliable information, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Your health is worth the effort. It's time to defuse the ticking time bomb of fat in your diet. Take charge now before it takes charge of you. Your future self will thank you. Let's be clear, fat isn't just about an expanding waistline, it's a gateway to a host of deadly diseases. Think of it as the Grim Reaper's menu, where each fatty dish brings you closer to a life-threatening condition. Obesity is often the first stop on this perilous journey. Excess fat consumption leads to weight gain, setting the stage for a cascade of health issues. But it doesn't end there. Fat fans the flames of inflammation, a key driver of chronic diseases like cancer. It disrupts your body's delicate hormonal balance, paving the way for diabetes. And then there's the cardiovascular system, the intricate network responsible for life itself. Fat, particularly saturated and trans fats, clog your arteries like sludge in a pipe. This restricts blood flow, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular diseases. It's a slow, silent killer, often without obvious symptoms until it's too late. Imagine forcing your body to process a stick of butter, a cup of oil, and a handful of nuts all in a single day. That's the harsh reality of consuming 200 grams of fat daily. Your digestive system, overwhelmed by this onslaught of fat, struggles to cope. Your liver, the body's tireless detoxifier, becomes overworked trying to break down this excess fat. This can lead to fatty liver disease, a condition where fat builds up in the liver, impairing its function. Your pancreas, responsible for producing insulin, is pushed to its limit, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. But the damage doesn't end there. High fat intake can lead to insulin resistance, making it difficult for your body to regulate blood sugar levels. This sets the stage for a vicious cycle of weight gain, inflammation, and increased risk of chronic diseases. Simply put, consuming 200 grams of fat per day is like driving your body straight into a ditch. Now let's delve deeper into what happens when you consume such a high amount of fat. The first thing to understand is that not all fats are created equal. Saturated fats, often found in animal products and processed foods, are particularly harmful. They can raise your LDL cholesterol levels, which is often referred to as bad cholesterol. Elevated LDL levels can lead to the buildup of plaques in your arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. On the other hand, unsaturated fats, found in foods like avocados, nuts, and olive oil, are considered healthier. However, even these should be consumed in moderation. Consuming too much fat, regardless of the type, can lead to an energy imbalance. This means you're taking in more calories than your body needs, which can result in weight gain. Excess weight is a significant risk factor for a variety of health issues, including cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Moreover, a high-fat diet can affect your gut microbiome, the community of microorganisms living in your digestive tract. An imbalance in this microbiome can lead to digestive issues, inflammation, and even mental health problems like depression and anxiety. It's also important to consider the long-term effects of a high-fat diet. Over time, the strain on your liver and pancreas can lead to chronic conditions that are difficult to manage. Fatty liver disease, for example, can progress to cirrhosis, a severe liver condition that can be life-threatening. Insulin resistance can develop into full-blown diabetes, requiring lifelong management and medication. The inflammation caused by a high-fat diet can also contribute to the development of other chronic diseases, such as arthritis and certain autoimmune conditions. In summary, while fats are an essential part of our diet, consuming them in excessive amounts can have dire consequences for your health. It's crucial to be mindful of the types and quantities of fat you consume. Opt for healthier fats in moderation and avoid the temptation to overindulge. Your body will thank you in the long run. Section 4. Unsaturated, the only safe haven in a sea of fat. In a world awash in a sea of harmful fats, unsaturated fats stand out as a beacon of hope. Found in foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, these fats are essential for good health. Unlike their saturated and trans fat counterparts, unsaturated fats can actually lower bad cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of heart disease. Think of unsaturated fats as the good guys, working tirelessly to keep your cells healthy and your body functioning optimally. They help absorb essential vitamins, support brain function, and even contribute to healthy skin and hair. But here's the catch. Moderation is key. Even with healthy fats, overconsumption can lead to weight gain and other health issues. The key is balance. Incorporate unsaturated fats into your diet wisely, choosing them over harmful saturated and trans fats whenever possible. Section 5. The smoke and mirrors of big oil. Have we been deceived? For decades, we've been fed a steady diet of misinformation about fat. The narrative has been carefully crafted, leading us to believe that fat is the enemy of a healthy lifestyle. This misinformation has been so pervasive that it has influenced our dietary choices, our health policies, and even our cultural attitudes towards food. We've been told that all fats are bad, that they clog our arteries and lead to heart disease. This message has been drilled into our minds through countless advertisements, public health campaigns, and even educational materials, only to be told later that some fats are good. Suddenly the narrative shifted, and we were introduced to the concept of good fats and bad fats. This shift left many of us confused and unsure about what to believe. But what if this confusion was by design? What if the conflicting information was not a result of evolving science, but rather a deliberate strategy to keep us in the dark? What if the truth about fat has been obscured by a powerful industry with a vested interest in keeping us in the dark? An industry that profits from our confusion and our poor health. The oil industry, with its deep pockets and powerful influence, has long played a role in shaping public perception of fat. They have funded research, influenced policy, and used their marketing prowess to shape the narrative. Through clever marketing campaigns and strategic lobbying efforts, they've promoted the idea that fat, particularly saturated fat, is an essential part of a healthy diet. They have used their resources to create a narrative that benefits their bottom line, regardless of the impact on public health. But emerging research paints a different picture, linking saturated fat consumption to a myriad of health problems. Studies have shown that high intake of saturated fats is associated with increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. It begs the question, have we been misled? Have we been manipulated into believing a narrative that serves the interests of a powerful industry, rather than our own health and well-being? Have we been unknowingly consuming a substance detrimental to our health, all while thinking we were making informed choices? The implications of this deception are profound, affecting not just our health, but also our trust in the information we receive. All while lining the pockets of a powerful industry. The financial interests at play are enormous and the stakes are high. It's a classic case of profit over people, where the well-being of the public is sacrificed for the benefit of a few. It's time to demand transparency and empower ourselves with the truth about fat. We must question the narratives we've been fed and seek out unbiased information. Only then can we make truly informed choices about our health and well-being.